Hello everybody. Now, as promised, I said I was going to do a College Hill Where Are They Now? And while I couldn't find everybody, I found a good amount that you guys are probably interested in. So the first person I'm going to talk about is Tiffany from College Hill, South Beach. Now, Tiffany is now 31 years old, graduated college, everything. She's still living in South Beach as we speak. She has no kids. She crossed over as an AKA. She has no love life, but she has a lot of friends. And, something funny about Tiffany from her season, her quote unquote boyfriend was not really her boyfriend. It was just her escort to a pageant. And BT kind of used him as a filler for a boyfriend. So it would seem as if Chris was jealous. Now that makes sense, seeing as, the boyfriend didn't really care if Chris was there or not. So Tiffany looks good. She still looks the same. And moving on. Rodney from College Hill, Virginia State has to have the most lit Instagram out of everybody from College Hill. He goes to Virginia State's homecoming every year. He's always hyped. He's always around his Sigma brothers having a good time. But he is a father and he is absolutely obsessed with his son. His son goes to most homecomings with him as well. So he's not turning up as much as he used to back in the day. He's at football games now cheering his son on. His son is a teenager. His son actually has a social media presence as well. Just a small one where he does TikToks and stuff. Rodney is also engaged to a beautiful young lady. And fun fact about Rodney, he had a baby like as soon as the show aired on BET. Like, he was a hot man on campus before, but when the show aired, let's just say he had fun. So his child is now a teenager and just adorable. Since College Hill ended, Fallon has been trying to get her musical career off the ground, and she actually opened up for a couple big names in California, local people. She actually has a lot of music on iTunes and a lot of music videos on YouTube if you guys just search for it. But one thing that I wanted to bring up is if you guys remember the College Hill reunion. For some reason, that can't be found either. But I do remember the College Hill reunion. And wasn't Fallon pregnant? Because I went to, check out her social medias and I just didn't see any sign of a child. However, maybe I'm tripping. So since the show, she's also found love in someone new. And you guys should check out her music because I think she's pretty good. One of her many hidden talents that we didn't know on the show is that she actually could sing.
Oh, my whole life has been much better than ever before. You got a tender, sweet love. Yes, you do. That weakens me and takes over me whenever we talk.
Crystal is now in her 30s. She is a graduate of California Baptist University. She is a natural hair enthusiast and she has been in a relationship with her boyfriend Corey Parks for years. Fallon and Crystal are still friends. They were actually spotted out at a club maybe a couple of years ago, but Crystal has moved out of California. She now resides in Boston with her boo. Deidre from College Hill, Virginia State has kept a low profile. In fact, she didn't come back to Instagram to about year 2016. She recently turned 35 years old and she got married to her longtime boyfriend in 2017.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Zaki Clemens.
Audrina from College Hill, Virginia State opened up her own shop and she currently works up under the name Audrina's Hair. She went back and got her cosmetology license, but if you guys remember on the show, she could braid anyway. I wasn't able to find anything about Audrina's personal life. However, she did do a photo shoot and she still looks the same. Look at this selfie right here. She was beautiful then. She's beautiful now. Bianca from College Hill, Virginia State actually ended up dropping out of school her sophomore year for unknown reasons. She actually just went back to Phoenix University and graduated and now has a great job. Orlando has since starred in a couple Instagram shorts as well as YouTube shows in the United States and in China, and he travels a lot for his work and he has small film roles. So I would say that Orlando has made a living out of being in front of the camera in some aspect. After his time on College Hill Atlanta, Dorian found so much success. He went on and continued his modeling. He was seen on red carpets with Khloe Kardashian and Malika Huck. He was seen on Keeping Up with the Kardashians with Khloe Kardashian and Malika Huck. He also launched his own skincare line called Butter. And he's been a recurring scene on Bounce TV's In the Cut. So Bounce TV is basically like the mecca of black shows. So Dorian has been out here grinding. Nobody can take that away from him. JT from College Hill Virgin Islands is one of the ones whom I personally have no information on, but recently he did an interview with The Shade Room and said that he attempted suicide twice since the show. He also said, "Over the years, I've been proudly fathering my beautiful children, recording music, directing films, and running my entertainment company, Writers for Life Films, working on a highly anticipated debut album, a documentary, and a book. Our award-winning film, Hands Up, Don't Shoot, has been featured on the Aspire TV network and is on Amazon Prime, and our award-winning feature film, Frank Blue, is currently out now on Blu-ray and could be streamed on Trindle Media TV. I just finished a feature film I'm starring in called The Council, which will be in theaters next year, and recently directed a web series comedy called Omega's Village, set to premiere next summer. Just been staying busy, productive, and grounded in faith. It's a lot of crazy things happening in South Central Los Angeles, so I'm doing my part to bring the soul of the city back, applying the knowledge acquired from the Most High and applying it to my everyday program." Now, while I have to say I haven't heard from JT since College Hill, according to him, interviewed by The Shade Room, he is doing a lot, and I might actually check out some of these ventures that he is pursuing. Keep up the good work, JT. Also, fun fact, it's a Reddit post going around about him and Fallon actually indeed sleeping together. So that jealousy on television was not just for television. They were in fact sneaking off to the bathroom and other places where the camera was not shown to mess around. Just a fun fact. So speaking of Willie Mac, let me just talk about him next.
I got long sense.
Willie, yeah, Willie don't answer it. He don't answer it.
You may have thought you seen all the fights in the house, but it's one fight you didn't see. Mainly because everybody was kind of scared and thinking that somebody was going to end up throwing punches during this fight.
So I'm downstairs on the computer. I don't answer the phone because I don't get no phone calls. So I don't ever pick up the phone. So Cheeky runs down the stairs.
That's fucked up that he's sitting 2 feet away from the phone and he could have just answered and I had to bust my ass to get downstairs, you know what I mean? You tell me really can't go and answer the phone? You didn't know you for him? Fuck it, man. It's just courthouse courtesy. That's bullshit. Now who the fuck you tell the phone for?
Well, probably wasn't for none of us either.
Let's say you were expecting somebody to call you.
There's only so much that a person can take. Hearing your name coming out the mouth of somebody else, why are you sitting there? Because if you don't do nothing, you're going to end up looking like some kind of punk.
You dropped that much that I didn't answer that damn phone?
Yes, because I had to run on the fucking stairs.
You came down 12 steps. It's not that damn serious.
Should've known, tell me why you fucking lazy, big man.
That's not what we're talking all this stuff fucking shit, dog.
You crazy? Well, if you gonna do something, big man.
What the fuck you talking about, dog? You will do this shit over a fucking phone?
Oh, do something.
Man, shut your old tall
I
length.
bet you won't put your hands on me, though. I bet you won't put your hands on me, though. I bet you won't put your hands on me, though. I bet you won't put your hands on me.
Bitch, do something, dog.
I bet you won't put your hands on me.
Over some stupid ass phone over here talking all this shit.
I could talk about the fuck they want. When your punk ass downstairs making fucking joke, but you can't take it no. What you tripping off for? Yo, auntie mother scunt. You know you got my blood bubbling. What do you something then?
You confront me. You don't sit there and tell these folks, oh, Willie don't answer the phone. Willie don't do this. Willie don't do that. Confront me. Willie, you need to answer the phone. Don't sit up here talking shit about me.
You ain't listening. You ain't listening.
I don't understand.
Because I talking to him, he's fucking yelling, he don't understand.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I was in the middle and I didn't understand nothing he was saying either.
Just write the shit down then, nigga. And don't write it in your language either.
Okay. Anyway, to the dumb. Get a translator.
All I'm saying is cool. Next time I answer the phone.
All right, man. Next time, come punch me. At least that's that.
Why was he really about to write it? You think that he would have wrote with the accent too?
You know why? This is why. That's why he almost wrote it down.
So ever since College Hill, Willie has been out here grinding. He did a comedy tour. He was in the Laugh Factory. He was also a part of the LOL network with Kevin Hart. He has a 17-year-old son that he cares for and is recently went off to college. Imagine having a 17-year-old son who recently went off to college. Like, he's definitely doing his thing. And this season or this year, he says that he has a promising role with Revolt TV, which is Diddy's network name. He also has starred in a couple of reality television shows, so he's pretty much the sign of never give up on your dreams. If you keep grinding and grinding, eventually you will land something. He was a comedian on this show, and afterwards it was very hard for him to get roles, but as of late he has been striving. He also has a real estate business where he flips houses, so I would say that he is doing pretty good. Aidisha from College Hill, Virgin Islands, actually moved to Charlotte, North Carolina in like 2014. She's been here for a while. She's addicted to sweet tea. Okay, she's with her baby's father. As of now, I don't know if they're still together, but I know as of 2014, they were. Actually, she met some dude in like Charlotte, North Carolina and moved here. I don't know if they're still together or not, but I do know that she is still in Charlotte, North Carolina. So from what I can see, she loves the States. So keep up the good work, Aidisha.